What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Life. It's all good, and I'm glad that you're here. Another motivation video just to help you stay motivated about keto. That's why we're going week to week, and we trying to stay in keto for the long run. We want to be more committed, right? I'm only doing this so we can take it easy, have a little fun, so then we're more committed to keto in the long run, all right? Today's video, top 7 ways to stay in ketosis. Top 7 ways to stay in ketosis. Let's go ahead and get it. Number 1, to make ketosis go so hard, consistently keep your diet low carb. That's right. All right, guys, that seems simple. But you have to be consistent with this thing. If you want to stay in ketosis, and I know sometimes you might go in and go out, you got to commit and keep those carbs at a deficit. You got to keep the carbs at a deficit. That means you got to watch the sugars too, but keep those carbs down because we want to get that body to producing those ketones so we can burn that fat off. You got to get that fire on the inside. You got to get the burning that fat off, huh? Then you'll see the pounds just shed and drop off, but you got to be committed. Don't you drop off and fall off the wagon every week, and then you'll be wondering why the pounds ain't falling off, because you keep falling off the wagon. Stay committed for the long run. Give it at least 30 days and watch that ketosis just start to kick in, all right? And just stay there, because to each his own. We all have different body types. Our bodies do different things, but hey, if you want to make ketosis go so hard, like, man, ketosis is going hard in my body, man, then you got to be consistent with keeping your diet low carb. Number 2, ketosis will put the pedal to the metal and open up for you if you'll include this in your diet: coconut oil. That's right, coconut oil, guys. I never thought about this, but I was reading up on it. Coconut oil is actually healthy for the body, and I'll take like 1 tablespoon. I put that in my my shakes, my smoothies in the morning with avocado, with a few strawberries, my maca supplement, my powder. I put that all together. Some coconut oil, man. Coconut oil it's a healthy fat, and it actually helps to aid in ketosis, helps give you that extra healthy fat, and it can actually aid you. So try that coconut oil if you can. Just cook with it a little bit, you know, natural, cook with it, all right? So it'll open up for you. It'll put the pedal to the metal, that ketosis will, wow. It'll put the pedal to the metal and open up for you if you put that in your diet. A little bit of coconut oil. Number 3, moving right along. I'm sure you already know, and it comes as no surprise, you can stay in ketosis by ramping up your exercise. All right, that's right, guys. I know some of you don't want to hear it. You kind of want to leave the diet and just make it, hey, I'm eating what I'm eating, and I just want to die. I don't want to do any exercise. But you could help stay in ketosis if you give your body a little bit more exercise and help burn more of the calories, and it'll have to be pulling from somewhere, especially if you're trying to get all those carbs and that glucose and switch it over and to stay in the ketosis. I work out in the mornings, fasted. Sometimes I work out at night. I just try to work out as much as I can. I like it. I like the way it makes my body feel. I know which body parts that I'm working on with losing the weight. So I really try to, get a good burn. So my body is like, man, that was a quick pump. I got to pull some energy from somewhere. He doesn't have the carbs in his body or the glucose. So, man, I got to pull this fat. So, boom, there you go. The ketosis keeps on going. It just revs up the process if I keep revving up my exercise. So, I mean, I just put it like that. Just try. Start with walking. When I first started keto, this go around, I just started walking in the mornings. I was just to get up early, 5, get my walking in, get at least an hour and a half of walking in. So I was maxing it about 5, sometimes close to 6 miles. I was just walking, just burning calories, like to make my body say, man, he's doing something more, and we got to get some energy from somewhere. So that helped with get me over in ketosis and burning those carbs up. I also did it to prevent the keto flu. I don't know if I told you guys, I was at my desk at work, and it was about that time, I feel like, for the keto to kick in. The time I did it before, it was a mess, complete disaster. Keto flu had me on the floor in the bathroom, in the men's bathroom, Red Lobster restaurant. on Valentine's Day weekend with my wife. It was crazy. So I was like, oh God, I'm sweating. Oh man, I had to get the food to go. Only lasted about 2 days, or yeah, really 2 days. But what I did this time was when I felt like, man, I feel weird. I feel like I just need to rest. I feel like I'm getting a little off. I went outside and I began to walk. I began to do some cardio, and it kicked my body into burning mode. Like, okay, we're running out of carbs, we're running out of carbs. And then when I was like, okay, you gotta burn, it was like, well, we gonna have to burn off what we got. And now it's time to use this excess. We found a new source. So almost like it was, okay, hurry up, get rid of those carbs. We just found barrels and barrels of fat that we're gonna use for energy. It's like I told my body that, and then it went straight into the fat. So it didn't have to have that in between. I feel like that's the flu, that shakiness of, oh, we're losing carbs, we're losing power. He's feeling woozy and sweating, and this is the flu. I was just like, nah, bypass all of that. It's a whole lot of fat over there you can use. Go ahead and kick into that. And that's what happened. So exercise, good thing to use on ketosis. Number 4, ketosis won't stop and the fat will keep on melting when you don't just eat high fat or any fat, but eat fats that are healthy. That's right, ketosis, you want the fat to keep melting. Don't just eat like butter, bacon. A lot of people think keto is actually Atkins and they can eat all the meat they want and all of that. I don't really look at it like that. I try to eat the healthy fats as well, like coconut oil, avocado, and foods that have a deficit of carbs but high in fat. But you gotta watch that. Don't just eat just crazy, unhealthy fat. Eat those good fats. Fine, just look at your labels. That's a lot of checking the labels. You wanna eat those good fats as well that are good for your body and just not gonna mess up your heart and give you heart disease and all that stuff. Avocados is a good food, healthy fat, you know? So watch that. If you want to keep the fat melting, don't just do the unhealthy fats. Eat the fats that are healthy, all right? Moving right along. Number 5, you heard shake it fast. Watch yourself. How about take a break and fast and watch it help? That's right. Take a break and fast. That means give your body time to go without putting more food in it and make it have to use what it already has. So your body is like, hey, well, we good. We still got fat to burn. You got to tell your body what you want it to do. Like, hey, we shutting you off right now. We just going to drink water. You use that. You don't need to just have food all the time. It's good. We tricking it into doing what you want it to do. And then it will see how productive it will be for you. All right. So that's number 5. All right. Take a break and fast. Watch it help. Yeah, I know that. Whatever. Okay. Next, number 6. Remain a lean, mean, ketosis-driven machine by making sure you get enough protein. All right, guys, make sure you're getting enough protein in your diet, especially with me working out and doing some weights and doing some cardio. I really do like HIIT training, high-intensity interval training. With me doing that, I need my protein, okay, to help feed those muscles. I'm also burning fat, but I'm also building muscle. So make sure you got good protein in your diet, a good amount of it, not just fat, bacon. Put some chicken breast in there. All right, get you some steak, some ground beef, get you some protein, get you some fish, some salmon. Great fat, great protein. I love salmon, man. I love salmon. Bacon wrapped salmon. I'm almost like bubble gum. Fried salmon, boiled salmon, sauteed salmon, salmon salad, salmon stew, salmon on a stick, salmon on a plate, salmon in a bowl. Salmon is a hard word to say when you imitate bubble. Good Lord. Anyway, moving right along. I'm getting sidetracked here, but we still having fun. Last one, number 7. Here we go. What are your ketone levels? When was the last time you checked it? You get what you expect when you inspect what's expected. So you're expecting your levels to be good. Like, hey, I'm expecting my ketone levels to be up, my body producing them a lot. But when are you checking it? Kind of like if you're expecting the progress of something, you're expecting to save a lot of money, but you never check the balance of your savings account. That's crazy. If you're expecting something to be a certain way, you need to inspect that. That's why you got managers on the job, supervisors and everything. Everybody's supposed to be doing their job, but if the supervisor's not keeping check, then at the end of the month, you're like, hey, your squad is behind. What happened? Oh, I ain't even know. You got to inspect what you expect. right? You got to keep the pulse of it. Keep the pulse of the progress, right? So check your ketone. So top 7 ways to stay in ketosis, okay? Top 7 ways to stay in ketosis. That's 7 ways, 7 days. You might want to check one aspect every day and make sure you're doing that every week, all right? Cool. Look, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. What I need you to do, slide over to the YouTube channel, LoveLifeNU on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow the channel, guys. I'm just trying to stay consistent with giving you guys positive vibes, keto vibes. I appreciate y'all. KVK all day, every day. And we're just trying to keep this thing going, trying to grow. All right? I appreciate y'all. See you on the next one.